I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I want to talk about contingency planning and the devices of the enemy. The Bible says, do not be ignorant of the devices of the devil. One of the things I have learned in life is that when I have an opportunity, I become more careful, particularly if it is the first opportunity, particularly if it is people who respect me, particularly if it's people who are close to me, particularly if it involves my friends, childhood friends, and if it involves my church members, and if it is another person's money. I am more careful the day I drive another person's car. I have driven it once. That day, tire got burst. So I try as much as possible to be extremely careful when a big opportunity is coming. And I tried to tell my wife on her 60th birthday, I went out to meet her 3 days before the birthday. I said, Madam, look, oh, when a big occasion is coming or want to do something important, quarrel used to come. Your birthday is coming. Please don't quarrel. Me, I will be avoiding you. And she said yes. And marriage is not easy. Don't admire any person's marriage. Don't. It is like drinking hot pepper soup. Don't admire. Forget church people and their hypocrisy. Forget them. Forget men of God and their mommy and their dad. Forget them. It's packaging. The thing is hard. Don't criticize any person whose marriage did not work. We don't all have the same ability. So, the day of the birthday, her 60th birthday, August 25th, 2021, that morning, what caused the quarrel does not pertain to two of us. Maybe one driver, one worker, one security man in the school. Quarrel came. Me, I withdrew like a snail inside because I have more to lose. Though it's her birthday, I have more to lose. That my peace of mind. I have more to lose. Then she got dressed and we were about to go for the birthday. Then she said, come, let's take picture so that you can post on social media. I went and I grabbed her from behind. Then she whispered in my ear, said, people won't know that we quarreled this morning. These are your people on Facebook. They won't know we quarreled this morning. And it's true. Most of what you admire, you don't understand. But let's come back to this issue. The reason most Christians can't do business together, the reason most families can't do business together, the reason Black people can't do business together is that anytime they attempt to come together to do something that will move them forward, the devil is interested because he wants to constantly make us look foolish, look useless, look unproductive, look disorganized in the eyes of those who look at us like that. And the devil is happy when he sees us, the Black race, living a reckless life. I don't know, I'm being frank with you. So, the devil will always come in, cause disunity, cause disorganization when something good is about to come into your life, when you have a major event ahead, when you are trying to relate with an important person, when you have an important engagement. And you must be aware of the devices of the enemy. When we started the online seminar, we started planning for it. We have technical team. I have somebody in Europe, somebody in Abuja, somebody at Warri with me. And as we're approaching the peak in the WhatsApp group, contention. And the surprising thing, we had about 26 nations represented. The most contentious people were Nigerians, those close to us. And then somebody called me from the United States and said, why is it that it is your people that are most quarrelsome in this group over minor things, a minor thing? And so when I saw the quarrel, I now anticipated what the devil could do. It's a major opportunity for me, major opportunity for those who are going to listen to me. And we're trying to build the platform for us to become multimillionaires and entrepreneurs in Africa and among Black people in the diaspora. And I became more alert and careful. Now we had done a test run with the system, Google Meet, done a test run. But I don't trust people. I don't trust technology. I only trust God. I don't even trust myself. So I take precautions. I won't stay in this room alone with a woman. I will keep the door open. Or I will make sure there's another woman or man here, another woman preferably, to act as a chaperone. These are principles I have applied over the years and they have helped me. So I kept hearing in this part of my head, do not be ignorant of the devices of the enemy. And I was hearing it in Robo language, Eju konemu, let trouble depart from my activities. So I wore a dress and I recorded the lecture beforehand. I did a pre-recording. I sent it to my technical team at Warri, sent it to Abuja, and they edited it, compressed it in such a way that it could be sent, the link could be sent, and people can watch it without being able to download it. Then I was to record here, but there's so much noise in the hotel here, and it is then that somebody can interfere. I thought about going to record in my other residence at Okwokoko. We will have solar energy in both places, but I said no. I called one of my team members, and he arranged a hotel owned by the Heroes of Faith Church. And along the line, Bishop Kingsley Nakiriri heard, and he was so magnanimous. He changed the room we booked to a suite and told me not to pay. So before then, everything Pastor Abraham was to bring from Warri, I told him to write the list down so that he will not forget anything. That's how the devil works. May make you forget some of the most important. I've gone to weddings where the wedding rings were forgotten. I've gone to weddings when the wedding ring fell from the hand of one of the persons, and they searched and searched and searched. They didn't see the wedding ring, the one that fell. I've seen situations where weddings were disrupted because of one activity or the other. I've seen a situation where the jilted lover of the groom was stupid enough to go and tell the jilted lover to do the cake, and she put rat poison, and people died. I've seen situations, people going for burial died. I've seen situations where people coming from wedding died, where groom died, bride died. So I'm always extra careful, I pray more. So I recorded the message. Number two, I arranged for recordings, told the technical team in Europe to record the broadcast, told Abraham to record the broadcast. Lo and behold, we started. 100 people logged in at the same time. And then the system shut the door against the rest people. I'm not technically savvy. I don't know much. I don't do internet banking because I always forget my password or my PIN. And I could hear them, but I just continued talking because I had prepared for contingency. And so we had a successful meeting. We were able to send the recorded messages to people who couldn't attend, who could not come in, whose networks failed, and the live recording we are sending to them. I could immediately arrange to have another 30-minute program with them on Friday this week before I travel to uh, Port Harcourt to go and preach. So plan ahead of the devil. He's not smarter than you. You have the mind of Christ, and Christ is smarter than the devil. Always plan ahead. I was to go and speak in a graduation ceremony of the Hope Project Hope run by Reverend Okute, and they sent a driver to come and carry me. That same day, I did the online lecture. That night of the graduation ceremony, a mighty wind blew and blew down the so-called tent where they were to hold the meeting. They've been holding the meeting there for at least 3 years that have been going. So they had to quickly arrange another meeting, another place with another set of canopies. The DJ or MC or whoever was coming with her instruments. They put something on top of the vehicle. They didn't tie it. Wind blew it off and it hit a bike man. Thank God he didn't die. All these attempts were just to disorganize the ceremony. And so plan ahead of the devil. Contingency planning. Don't trust any person. Don't trust yourself. Don't trust technology. Be pessimistic, but be futuristic. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I hope you have learned from this lesson, this talk. Share it with others and subscribe to my channel. You can send me a message to ask questions on +234 7052136763. God bless you. Help me grow this channel by sharing the videos with others and subscribing. I'm glad that I have affected your life one way or the other. Let me know.